Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. Breaking news, Xavi has been sacked as the Barcelona manager and Hansi Flick is set to become the Barcelona coach. On yesterday's video, we talked, about Laporta making the decision to make Hansi Flick the Barcelona coach. But today it has been announced that Xavi has been sacked. So we're going to be talking about all that on today's video. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Hansi Flick because it's all been confirmed. Xavi will be playing his last match as a Barcelona manager on Sunday against Sevilla at home, and then it will be Hansi Flick taking over. And this is what Fabrizio Romano reports. Hansi Flick becomes a new Barcelona head coach, confirmed, and here we go. We received the here we go confirmation. The agreement has been completed, worked, and now approved by his agent, Pina Zahavi, on a 2-year deal. We talked about that on yesterday's video, and he will have a contract until 2026. Understand Flick will bring in 2 German assistants as part of his staff, and as I was talking about in yesterday's video, Hansi Flick will not be bringing that many staff members. In the totality of his staff, he will only have 6 staff members. Xavi, he's working with roughly, I think, 20 plus. Ronald Koeman, he had somewhere around 8, and those assistants who are going to be coming in is Tony Pavlovic, apologies if I pronounced that wrong, and Marcus Sorg. Both of them will be Hansi Flick's assistant coaches. And Tony Pavlovic, he was the Bayern Munich's goalkeeping coach from 2011 to 2023, and Marcus Sorg was an assistant coach at the German national team from 2016 to 2023. And so right there, Hansi Flick, he is bringing experienced people to make part of his staff. And Hansi Flick, he sees the Barcelona project with optimism. He thinks that this team can go and compete very well. In the report from Fabrizio Romano, he says that Barcelona is a great place to be in, and the club is super top. Well, I mean, I don't know how much I think that's just Hansi Flick pampering to Laporta, because this institution is very unserious, just the way how we manage things. But he says that this Barcelona team can compete, and they do have a very talented squad. Taking in mind all the youngsters coming from La Masia, and talking about La Masia, guys, I want to be talking about the fantastic work that Xavi has done with the La Masia players. And Xavi giving over 15 academy, debuts to Barcelona youngsters. As you can see, he gave a debut to Lamine Yamal. He gave a debut to Pau Cubarsí, Hector Fort, Marquinhos, and Fermin Lopez. This is something that you cannot take away from Xavi. Xavi has done a fantastic job with the youngsters, managing them and giving them opportunities in the team. But guys, now I want to be talking about Xavi because the first thing I want to say right here and now is that I'm so sad that this didn't work out, that we weren't able to achieve the success that we wanted to, winning the Champions League, winning multiple league titles, and Xavi being here for a very, very long time. But something I will always be grateful of Xavi is that he came in during Barcelona's darkest times. He came in, when we were battling ninth, during Ronald Koeman, taking us to second, bringing back Champions League football, and in the second season, winning La Liga and winning the Supercopa de España, giving multiple debuts to all the youngsters. I know, like, during his time, it hasn't been all roses and flowers and everything. It hasn't been spectacular, but I will always be grateful for Xavi coming in, and the door to Barcelona it will always be open if somewhere down the line the potential job is back on the offer, and Xavi has a little bit more experience on his belt. I do not discard Xavi coming to Barcelona and returning as Barcelona manager. But guys, I want to be talking about Xavi's farewell message because, as I said in the video, Xavi will be managing his last game as a Barcelona manager on Sunday against Sevilla, and this is his farewell message. Dear friends, Sunday, my stage on the bench of Barca will end. It's never easy to leave the club for your life, but I'm very proud. After 2.5 years at the head of a dressing room that has been like a second family, I want to thank the fans for the support and the affection, who have always been by my side and have shown me the same love at all times, as in my footballing stage. From Sunday, I will be one more culé in the stands, either now at the Olympic Stadium or in a few months at the new Camp Nou. because before I was a player or as a coach, I am a Barcelona fan, and I only want the best for the club in my life, which will always have me in his deposition. And right there, it's a very sad and heartwarming feeling as well. Xavi leaving, he's thanking all the Barcelona fans for support through the many years. And the one thing that we can debate on is whether Xavi he should have been sacked, but something that we cannot debate on is that Laporta and the Barcelona board, they've managed Xavi's farewell and departure absolutely atrociously. The way that we're saying goodbye to Xavi is absolutely just shameful. How can you say 3 weeks ago that Xavi will be your manager, you will be counting on him next season, and just a couple weeks later you do a complete 180, and now you're saying you want Hansi Flick to be a manager? That's something that's just absolutely mind-boggling. But you have to give credit to Xavi for what he's done. And funny enough, in the report by Victor Na, a journalist, funny enough, Xavi, he found out that he was getting sacked due to a meeting between Laporta, Xavi, Deco, Rafa Yuste, and his brother Oscar Hernandez. Xavi sent a WhatsApp message to Laporta asking, "Hey, am I staying? Am I going?" And then it wasn't until that meeting that they decided to part ways. It's something to keep in mind, guys. In regards to Hansi Flick, when he is set to be coming, the presentation for Hansi Flick will either be on Tuesday or on Monday of next week. I'll make sure to give you guys updated. But Hansi Flick, he will be, having some say in the renewal of Sergio Roberto and the signing of Guido Rodriguez. Barcelona, they have approved both of these things, but they will discuss with Hansi Flick just to see if Hansi Flick is on board with those two signings. Guido Rodriguez signing on and Sergio Roberto staying off, and so that's something that will be discussed. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about the farewell messages from the various Barcelona players, such as Ilkay Gundogan, Lamine Yamal, and Robert Lewandowski. And this is Ilkay Gundogan's words to Xavi. Thank you, Xavi. Very grateful for having worked together this season. Thank you for bringing me to FC Barcelona last summer. I'm wishing you all the best for the future. Legend of the game. And then you have Lamine Yamal. Thank you for always trusting in me. It's been a pleasure learning and working by your side, mister. Forever, a legend Goulet. And he wishes him good luck. Now you have Robert Lewandowski, who says, "It's been an honor to play for your team, Xavi. You will always be part of the great history of Barca, and I am very proud to have written with you an incredible chapter of my history in this great club. Thank you and good luck, Xavi." And you see the love and affection from the Barcelona players. It's during the start of the season, it has been questioned whether Xavi has lost the dressing room, but you can see just from the words and the sentiments from the Barcelona players that they really like Xavi. It's a shame that it couldn't work, and we just have to move on. That's the world of football. And even Pep Guardiola, he gets in on the news, and he gives his reaction to Xavi's sacking. And this is what Pep Guardiola says. Well, what can I say? It's never good news because something didn't work out when that happens, when a club mismanages something. But the reasons for what happened, I don't know. So I can't give my opinion. When I go to Barcelona and talk to people there, maybe I'll know. But for now, I don't know. And right there, he's just saying, hey, I don't know. I'm not involved in Barcelona at the moment. And when I do travel to Barcelona, I'll ask to see, hey, what happened? What was the reason for Laporta doing a complete 180? But guys, that was it for the video for today. Hansi Flick will become the Barcelona coach, and Xavi has been sacked. He will be playing his final game on Sunday. And guys, let me know your thoughts on everything that I discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of Hansi Flick? Are you guys excited for him becoming the Barcelona manager, or are you a little bit skeptical? Definitely let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'll catch you guys all in the next.